this is a popular song by a popular K-pop group, but somehow I haven't heard it yet. Today, I'm gonna try to remake We Go Up by BABYMONSTER without ever listening to it. Here are the rules. 1, I can't listen to the song at all. 2, I can watch the music video to try to get the overall vibe, but only on mute. 3, I have to use the lyrics from the song to make my version. 4, I have 4 hours to complete this challenge, and if you guys watched this series before, you know that's not a lot of time to produce a song. And rule number 5, when I'm done, I will finally get to hear the original song and see if I guessed anything about how it sounds. Will I get close? Let's find out. Oh my god, I did not realize it was Okay guys, the timer is on, and there is a reason I gave myself 4 hours today instead of my usual like 3 or 2, and that's because I have an idea for the song that I think is gonna be kind of challenging and crazy to pull off. But before I tell you what it is, let's go ahead and watch this music video just to like see what it's giving. All right, so we're in the city, kind of futuristic, but in that almost like 2000s way, you know, like, yeah, like early 2000s spy movies. That's exactly what it's giving. Oh, she looks so cool. I can tell by how she was just like acting. This is gonna be some like hard rap. I already know without looking at the lyric. I like the battle scenes a lot. Just from the cuts, the energy of the scenes, this is gonna be pretty high energy, I can guess. Oh, we defusing a bomb. Okay, all right, I get this. So this is very much giving me like James Bond movies from the early 2000s, Mission Impossible, that kind of vibe. All right, and I will confess, I actually looked at this video on mute, don't worry, before I started filming, and I immediately picked up those like cinematic vibes, right? It's like a movie. So what I'm thinking is I want my remake to match this. An orchestral, cinematic sort of vibe mixed with K-pop. And I think this is gonna work extremely well too, because I'm gonna be using strings, brass, and woodwinds, so sounds of an orchestra, from Spitfire Audio, who are the sponsor of today's video. They make some stuff that sounds really realistic, so I'm so excited. Let's just jump right in. Okay, first things first, you guys might have heard me talk about a signature element before. It's basically an instrument that plays a very catchy melody that repeats throughout the song. And for this, I think we're gonna go with a violin. And okay, I got my Spitfire instruments right here, and just something for y'all to know, if you wanna get these, you also need to have Contact or Contact Player from Native Instruments. It's all pretty easy to set up. I've basically opened Contact here, and I'm gonna load up Studio Strings. And right here, I've got different banks of like runs, see, like short attack. What am I thinking? All right, let's see. That's a great sound. So pro tip for anybody programming strings, one of the most important things you need to choose is your articulation. So this right here, spiccato, is mine. It's basically very short sounding strings. And okay, I kind of want mine to do this almost like spy theme. That's pretty sick. And then I want to kind of make it sound like it's a little bit closer. Like you can kind of see this like audience, how you can put it closer to the stage. Sounds like this one is close, but then it sounds more kind of like roomy, like we're in the back of the theater. Okay, I recorded it, I messed around with it a little bit, and this is what it sounds like. So fun. It's really giving that ooky spooky creepy spy vibe. I like it. And by the way, I am processing these a little bit just to make them a little like more lo-fi, I guess, just more like more affected. So I've got a filter right here. I've got this flutter effect, also some reverb. But of course we have more than violins here. And I'm actually thinking I want something lower underneath that violin hook that I've got. So maybe like a repeated cello part. Ooh. Yeah, like another spiccato, right? I'm thinking I can do some kind of rhythm with that. Okay, yeah, something like that, but I really like this tightness knob. I can make it like really like I'm thinking like dun, 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 dun. Yeah, something like that. Oh, even lower. That should go really nicely with the higher violin. Epic. Okay, let's go. Oh, and now I'm thinking, why don't we add a flute? Something that just kind of comes in and out, almost like a little moment. Okay, I'm looking at my woodwinds here. I'm thinking less like that long note, more like a little fall, little run. Something like that. Stop it. The trill. We gotta do that. Look how cute that is. It's gonna be like a nice spicy little moment. Okay, but we got strings and flute. I think now we need something to kind of contrast the prettiness of those parts. So naturally I've got an 808. And I put like so much distortion on it because I feel like, again, it would be like a nice juxtaposition with the strings. Now, of course, I need some drums. Baby Monster needs to be a banger. Got my kick here. This is from my must-have pop sample pack. If you know, you know. I've got this orchestral crash. A sickening clap snare combo. And some percussions. I like how they kind of sound like ASMR, at least to me. And okay, I'm just looking at the time. It's been like a little bit over 30 minutes, but I do like what I have. Let's go spy movie. That's pretty cool. I kind of wonder what the rap was gonna sound like over this because I haven't even seen the words, but I'm like, it's gonna be rap, guys. It's Baby Monster. I mean, what did I tell you? Like, I hear a flow like this. You ain't never seen the type of show we about to show ya. You ain't never heard the type of flow we crushing on ya. Tidal wave, blah, blah, blah. Like that type of thing, you know? Oh, this like writes itself. It flows really well with the beat. Helps that this part is in English. Song does actually have a lot of Korean in it. My last remake was Cordis Fashion. I link it for you guys. That was mostly Korean and that was tough on my brain, but it came out really cool too. And okay, I actually just went ahead and recorded like all of that. I was really inspired. Usually I make the whole beat at first, but I was like, I wanna go in on this. I think this sounds pretty cool.
You ain't never seen the type of show we about to show ya. You ain't never heard the type of flow we crushing on ya. Tidal wave, it's about to go. You will never dominate, domino when I see you fall. No, I better get back into my pocket, watch the rocket blow. Look at me on the road. Big baggers.
Yeah, there's a lot of like really crazy stuff going on here. Vocally, like I said, I just like jumped in and did everything I was thinking. So I really like this rap part right here.
Better get back into my pocket, watch the rocket blow.
I'm adding a ton of saturation to the vocal, making it nice and growly, adding a little bit of punch to it as well. And then I'm layering with a low octave. And it also has like crazy autotune on it, so it can do things like this. Just crank it all the way to 0 if you want that effect. I'm also stacking like a pretty big gang on rolled right here.
Look at me on the road. Big baggers.
I kind of do like just a big oh gang. I basically backed up from the mic and was like, oh, yeah. It was fun. Oh, and this was cool too. These doubles right here.
Big baggers, I ain't never had no problem. The high road.
They sound really weird soloed.
Baggers, problems.
It's because I'm using this setting called Convolve on this plugin. Makes it sound like strange, far away, warped. It's pretty cool. But honestly, I am throwing a lot of vocal techniques at you guys, so don't be scared. It's not all that complicated to learn. And if you want to try creating cool effects like this in your music, check the description. I left you a link to a free cheat sheet I made that shows you how to create these types of effects for vocals. Go ahead and grab it. I've had like thousands of people download it and tell me it really helped. But oof, guys, it's been an hour and a half. I've only done the verse. Usually a little bit further along by this point, so let's get cracking. And I think I want to skip the pre-chorus for right now and jump into the chorus because I really want to establish like what kind of vibe we're doing for this. I kind of want something to match like this fighting scene, something really fierce. I'm just trying to think what sounds like a fight. Honestly, brass, like big horns. That's the first thing I think of when I think of a fight scene, especially like Lord of the Rings battle or something like that. I'm just like, big horns. That's what comes to mind. So let's just look through Spitfire's brass. Da-da. Swells or legato. That's cool. There's so many instruments here. Look at this, you guys. So much to choose from. I'm kind of wondering what I should be going for, you know? Okay, what about a chimbasso? I'm not an expert here, but I think it's a type of tuba, like a very big horn. And I really like how this is done, how you can see the range of the instrument in blue right here, right? But if I go like higher, the instrument doesn't play that note, so it doesn't let me, which is good. It keeps it authentic. And yeah, here I can pick my articulations. So the rip, the fall. I think I need this more short attack, that kind of thing. Okay, it sounds like this. Pretty cool. Honestly, Spitfire instruments, they are so realistic. I'm like, wow, I have an orchestra in my computer. It's pretty cool. Okay, but what about a higher horn now? I'm thinking a trumpet. Yeah, somewhere in this range right here. And again, short, percussive. Although that sounds really cool. I like the flutter. And maybe I can layer a couple of octaves like this. Something like that. And honestly, we can layer in more of these instruments. The more of them we get in, the more it will sound like an orchestra. How about a tuba? Ooh, that's cool. I like that we can adjust the vibrato too. Yeah, maybe a little bit less. Okay. It's been 2 hours and 44 minutes. I went in way too hard on programming all of these instruments, guys. I've got violins, I've got my chimbasso, I got my tuba. I even got this alto flute that's doing this. Very spy movie, if you ask me. And I have these legato strings that are doing this. Gorgeous. And then, yeah, I've layered so much brass right here. Ugh, it took a long time, but I do think this sounds really cool. Check it out. Yeah, that is so realistic. Crazy. I cannot believe I just did that like in my home studio. You guys, if you're a producer, you need to check out Spitfire. Like I just cooked this up pretty easily with just 3 of their instruments. Wild. But because it's literally nearing 3 hours and I gave myself 4, I need to hurry my butt up. I need to make some other parts. All right, I got a bass that sounds like this. A little bit of aggression in the low end. And I've got like a pretty fat drum package I've put together. There's a lot going on. You know, there's the kicks, there's the claps that I've showed you guys before, but there's all these other percussive elements stacked up. Like this stuff. I've got cymbals, more orchestral ones, more pop ones like this. All together is giving this. And okay, this is the chorus section. This was a lot. This was a lot, guys. It's been 3 hours and 14 minutes. I have no pre-chorus yet or vocals, but it sounds cool. Yeah, I'm really excited to sing on this. I just cannot believe how long it's taken me. I gotta rush now. At least I do have an idea for vocals here. So you know how we have all of this that does this melody? I think the vocals should match. We go up, 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 up. That kind of vibe. Let me try it. Oh my God, it's already been 4 hours. I am nowhere near done. This is bad. Sometimes.
I need to calm down. Everything's fine.
Amanda.
I'm an adult.
Usually, most of the time, run out of time on these challenges, but not by like this much. Usually I have like a few minutes left. I don't have just a few minutes left, honey. We gotta keep going and just finish this, but Okay, it's been 4 hours and 17 minutes. I do have some really cool vocals in the chorus though. They sound like this.
We go up, 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 up. Like, whoa. Wouldn't kill us, wouldn't kill us. Up, 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 up. Like, whoa. Wouldn't villains, wouldn't villains. High for me, baby, high for me, baby.
And I'm doing a lot of the stacking techniques I've shown you guys in the earlier section, like these gangs right here. Just to make it more powerful, but I guess I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going and I'll see you guys when this is done. Woo! Okay, I finished. Total time, 5 hours, 12 minutes. This is the worst I've ever done. I usually run over by like 10 minutes. This is bad. But I also think it turned out quite cool and was worth it. So let's listen to it.
You ain't never seen the type of show we about to show ya. You ain't never heard the type of flow we crushing on ya. That a wave, it's about to go. You will never dominate, domino when I see you fall. No, I better get back in my pocket, watch the rocket blow. 우리 결정은 taking a belly, look at me on the road. The bygones be bygones, I ain't never had no problem. The high road, we gon' rock about cause icons be icons. What you gon' do? Looking good, looking fine, looking brand new. Unbelievable, ordering up good down.
Okay, finally, moment of truth. I get to actually listen to the song I try to remake. I was getting so excited about this because I'm like, I just been spending 5 hours with these lyrics, these ideas, and you know, let's see how I did. Okay. The vibes are epic already. Oh, so we've got a guitar. Okay. No orchestra so far, but a guitar is very like James Bond coded. So maybe I was picking up on the right energy. That's a little bit slower than what I made. I'm usually the slow one. Usually everything is a lot faster. Oh, I also did tidal wave. Okay, cool. Oh, I did the exact same rhythm. I did like, okay. I love their rap energy. They're just like really giving it. Oh, this is completely different than my pre-chorus. I did more of like a pretty pre-chorus. This is like keeping up the energy. I honestly should have done that. I should have done that. Oh, these class kind of just the melodies here too remind me of a song I did with ITZY. It's called Superpowers. Very similar kind of energy as this pre-chorus specifically. No, they yelled that part and I was singing it. Yelled is so much better. It's funny. That part is very similar to what I did. Like, hi, fun me, baby. I did a similar rhythm, it was a different melody, but okay. Yeah, this is fun. It's a really fun song. Mine is nothing like it. It's nothing like it. There's not a single orchestral element here, but it's okay. We guess, we try. I mean, that's just how this challenge goes. And if you don't believe me and you haven't seen me do one of these before, check this playlist right here. I have a whole stack of them you can binge. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. I love you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.